Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2 Jake. Happy Father's Day. Day late, day after Father's Day to everybody out there. Hope you had a great day. We spent our day at the baseball fields. Absolutely perfect. I mean, I don't know. I like playing baseball with my son, so the best thing we could ask for was a tournament on Father's Day. It was great. Now into the yo-yo world, ATC Championships. The ATC preseason championship happened last week. Zach, congratulations. He is your preseason ATC champion. Nico, runner-up, congratulations to you as well. You guys put on a show for us there, going back and forth between those last few rounds, back and forth, different tricks. Kept us on our toes. It was perfect cinema for all of us watching. The drama and the hitting the trick or missing a trick, having to prove it. It was just a great time. Hopefully you can tune into season 1 championship this fall. Now, we do have a couple weeks off from ATC. Your ATC manager, the man that does a ton of work behind it, setting it up, Alex, he's going to be going on vacation. So we're figuring out the start date that we want, and then we will get a trick list to Mike, who also puts in a boatload of work to this to get us tutorials, updated tutorials, and a short clip that can be easily used via the Instagram or TikTok. So both of them putting in tons of work. If you see them and you enjoy the ATC, learning these tricks, earning your scores and credits, give them a shout out, give them a thank you. Just a little motivation to keep rolling on a job that has turned into a good bit of their free time. Other yo-yo news, we did drop Mike's Kansas State champion colorway, kind of. That's the colorway he used to win Kansas State's at UYYC on the Druid with the Druids. So that was our last drop Friday. Loadout Tuesday's back this Tuesday, and then followed up by the normal. We'll have a Friday drop for you, 8 p.m. Eastern. Patreon shipments have all shipped except for a few that are left that are going out today, but everybody's tracking should have updated or be updating today when they're scanned. That was the Hawk D bearing, and I'm printing the shirts this week, so that's where we're at for that. Another note on the ATC, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of changes I'm making for the merch side of things, where you use your credits. Just a couple ideas that I'm bouncing around in my head, trying to make it smoother on my transition. My end is whether the credits just turn into specific amounts that you can use towards ATC merch. Instead of a hat being 5 credits, let's just say a hat's $30, and it'll be pretty much the same, but credits just turn into $5 off ATC merch. So that's one thing I'm thinking about. The other thing I'm thinking about is there's only 1 or 2 days of the month that you can order ATC merch, that it's available in the store, so that I can kind of package all of those orders together and do all of the refunds for your credits and take the credits off your scoreboard together. I'm trying to just figure out what it is to make it as easy as possible here, instead of kind of how it's separated right now for me. But we'll have all of that sorted by the time season 1 starts up here in a couple weeks. I don't have an exact start date on that for you. It could be as early as next Monday. Goose versus Herdsman. That's been all the rage, all the talk for the last, month in the Discord. I think we need to find a way to settle that once and for all. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Matt Mullins is going to take us away with the bangers, and I'm going to leave the episode with that, end the episode with that. So yes, thank you for watching, thanks for tuning in, and happy throwing. Take it away, Matt.
Every week, G2 Jakealicious sends one man across the globe to find bangers for you. Welcome to Bangers of the Week. Let's ride. What's happening, beautiful people? Happy Monday. I hope life is good for you. I hope things are going great. More importantly, I hope you enjoy this week's bangers. Let's freaking ride. Up first this week is Mr. Grant. And guys, Grant is one of the most inspiring players in G2 Nation. Coming off of a super hot win at UYYC, here's our dude practicing for the ATC championship, dusting up on this dude's skills. Grant, it's always fun to watch you yo-yo, to watch you learn, to watch you get better, brother. Your progression is beautiful to watch. We love to see it. Thank you for sharing this week's banger, brother. We'd love to watch you work. Up next this week is Mr. Mike Hoover, who is new to the Discord, but these tricks are dope, dog. The journey is still young for Mr. Hoover. He's got 1,000,000 hours ahead of him, but hey, dude's just awesome. You can tell by his trick structure that he's good. He's going to be building up something sweet here. We love to watch you work, Hoove. Hoove, I love the name. Hoover. I mean, it's just such a beautiful name, brother. Thanks for being in the Discord. Thanks for recommending this trick for bangers, brother. Love to see this kind of work. Love watching you work, brother. Up next this week, hey, last but certainly not least, the GOAT, Hank freaking Freeman. I mean, guys, this 3A doesn't get any more flawless than this. I don't know who's winning in 3A nowadays, but I have a hard time believing they're better at 3A than Hank Freeman is. It almost makes you feel like if he wanted to come back and compete and win a 3A Worlds title, it wouldn't be that hard for him. Hank, you're one of the best yo-yoers in the world. You're one of my favorite yo-yoers in the world. Every time I see you throw a yo-yo, my jaw drops, and I've been dropping my jaw watching you yo-yo since I was around 14 years old, and it's been an absolute honor, brother. Thanks for being you, Mr. Freeman. Thanks for making this yo-yo thing look easy. The rest of us in the world, it's not as easy, buddy. Thanks for sharing this week's banger, brother. Anyways, y'all, that has been this week's bangers. Mucho love to you and yours. I will see you fools next week. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Let's ride. Let's ride.